Impossible for money lovers to enter into God's kingdom. Loving money is considered a sin according to the Bible because it can lead to various harmful behaviors and attitudes that are contrary to the teachings of God. Here are some key reasons why the love of money is seen as problematic in the Bible. 1. Idolatry. Matthew 6 verse 24. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Loving money can become a form of idolatry, where money takes the place of God in a person's life. This diverts devotion and worship away from God, violating the first commandment to have no other gods. 2. Root of all kinds of evil. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. The pursuit of money can lead people to engage in unethical and immoral behaviors, such as lying, stealing, cheating, and exploitation. This scripture highlights how the desire for wealth can corrupt character and lead to spiritual downfall. 3. Greed and covetousness. Luke 12 verse 15, then he said to them, watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Greed, driven by the love of money, can cause people to covet what others have, leading to envy, dissatisfaction, and a focus on material possessions rather than spiritual growth and contentment. 4. Neglect of spiritual matters. Matthew 13 verse 22, the seed falling among the thorns refers to someone who hears the word, but the worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth choke the word, making it unfruitful. The love of money can distract individuals from their spiritual responsibilities and growth. It can cause people to prioritize wealth and material success over their relationship with God and the well-being of others. 5. False security. Proverbs 11 verse 28, those who trust in their riches will fall, but the righteous will thrive like a green leaf. Relying on money for security and happiness is misguided, as true security comes from trusting in God. Wealth is temporary and uncertain, whereas God's provision and care are steadfast. 6. Injustice and exploitation. James 5 verses 1 to 6. This passage warns the rich who exploit and oppress others for their own gain, indicating that such actions will lead to judgment. The pursuit of money often leads to the exploitation and oppression of others, creating injustices that are condemned by God. The Bible calls for fairness, generosity, and concern for the less fortunate. The Bible teaches that while money itself is not evil, the love of money and the prioritization of wealth over spiritual and ethical values can lead to sin. Christians are encouraged to seek contentment, trust in God for their needs, and use their resources to help others rather than amassing wealth for selfish purposes. By keeping a proper perspective on money, believers can avoid the spiritual pitfalls associated with its love and pursue a life that honors God.